Atacama, the driest desert in the world. The oasis of San Pedro de Atacama is the starting point of our exploration tour. The village, with around 690 inhabitants, lies at an altitude of 2,450 meters and looks back on centuries of history. The tree-lined Plaza de Armas owes its fresh greenery to the rivers Rio Pedro and Rio Vilama, which supply it with water. Around 50,000 tourists visit this place every year and bustle around the few side streets with their bars and souvenir stores. The Iglesia San Pedro Church was built from air-dried clay bricks back in 1744, and the church services are still very popular today. About 40 kilometers southeast of San Pedro lies the sleepy village of Tocanao. In the blazing midday sun, the place looks deserted and quiet. The spacious main square is home to a three-tiered bell tower, which was built by the Spanish in 1750. The river Rio Onar meanders through the tufa rock and provides the town's water supply. The water comes from the nearby Quebrada de Jerez, the only attraction in Tocanao. This gorge, fed by the water, forms a strikingly delimited oasis. Long ago, people created small caves in the steep rock faces, which have been preserved to this day. Here it becomes clear. In this arid environment, water is the source of all life. The Salar de Atacama extends in a tectonic depression of around 16,000 square kilometers, framed by the Pacific Ocean and the Cordillera with its volcanoes. Its surface consists of a hard, rough crust of salt and sand. Hidden beneath this layer are invisible streams of water that carry around 90 million liters of water into the depression every year. Where the brine reaches the surface, small ponds and shallow salt lakes form. To the east of the Salar lies the Laguna de Chasa. Despite the hostile environment, 3 species of flamingo and other water birds have found a habitat here. They feed on salt-tolerant microorganisms and amphipods. The ruins of Tulor are located near San Pedro de Atacama and are part of the Los Flamencos Nature Reserve. They are the remains of a pre-Columbian village that was built around the 4th century BC. Only a small part of the approximately 5,000 square meter area has been excavated, revealing the remains of round mud huts that have been preserved by the desert sands for centuries. The El Tatio Geyser field is located around 100 kilometers from San Pedro, close to the Bolivian border. The 30 square kilometer high valley is located at an altitude of over 4,000 meters. Here, the Andes are still an active mountain range that is constantly reshaping itself. It hisses and bubbles everywhere. Of the 80 or so geysers, around 30 are permanently active. The geothermal activity reaches its peak in the morning before the warming sun causes the steam to recede. The Valle de la Luna, our last stop, is located 17 kilometers west of San Pedro. Once a lake, the valley floor was raised and folded by tectonic movements. The structures of clay, gypsum, salt, and sand look like a landscape from another planet. The volcanoes of the Andes mountain range tower in the background, while sand dunes fill the depressions between the rocks. Particularly impressive are the Tres Marias, 3 bizarre salt formations that are among the valley's most famous attractions. A fascinating play of colors unfolds here at sunset. Thus ends our journey in the quiet north of Chile. If you like the video, we'd appreciate a thumbs up and a free subscription. Thanks for watching.